Hello everybody, Adele and April here with Just Say Scrap and our close to my heart Twisted Sisters. So we are super excited about this launch catalog, and we are going to be taking one of our stamps from this catalog and twisting it into something really awesome. So make sure you watch our video to see what we do. As you see here, we have this Turtley awesome stamp. We are super excited to be using this stamp today. So first I'm just going to do a quick coloring of these turtles. We're going to color their bodies and their shells, different shades of greens and browns, just to give them a little bit of life. We wanted to show you the physical stamp before we actually take it and twist it, so we just wanted to kind of give our little turtles some character using our Spectrum Noir Tri-Blend markers, which I can tell you I absolutely love. I know I'm showing you them fast, but I hope you can see some of the names of the colors. Everything will be listed in our description below this video, so if you want to see exactly what colors we used, you can see them there. But we're just finishing that up, giving them a little bit of life. I just love them, they're so cute. And then we're going to be moving on to our twist. So we're flipping our VersaMat over, we're taking our scissor, and we're cutting a little bit of this thin cut. So what I did here was I cut the thin cut first and then used the stamp. As you see, I'm taking our masking tape here, and I'm going to be masking parts of the turtle so I just get its shell. And I'm going to be using our Intense Black ink because I will be coloring once again. Intense Black is the best for coloring. And you see that that now is a turtle with just its shell. This time I am taking the stamp, I'm masking it first. I'm going to stamp it in our Intense Black ink, and then I'm going to cut after. So you can see that there's a different process. You can do it either way. Whichever way is easier for you. I found that after I did them both the separate way that I liked masking first and then cutting off the excess thin cut. You can also just do this on regular paper. You don't have to thin cut everything first, but I like using the thin cuts as a base just to have that nice stamped image. So we're going to do that with a few of these turtle shells, and then we are going to be moving on to our next step of our twist. Can you guess what we're going to do yet? I also just want to point out I'm using my Shammy to clean our block every single time. With the Intense Black ink, it does stain your stamps a little bit more, so I find that when you clean them right after you use them, it's a little bit better. So now we're going to flip that VersaMat back over to start to color. So when I'm doing this, I'm using the exact same colors that I used before to copy the shells that I had already drawn. Because of the masking, some of the lines were not as defined as I liked, so I took our black lip pen and I just filled in those excess spaces because guess what? You can't see it. It looks exactly like ink. So it just makes it a full version of the shell instead of halved versions. So as you see, I'm just basically following exactly what I had done prior to, but now with a shell only and no turtle. Oh, and the blender, it is a lifesaver. If you ever go off on anything, well, just use that blender. It'll blend it right out and fixes all those mistakes. It's great. So the reason that I'm using the same colors is you're going to see later on the twist that we do. I wanted to show you how they all matched up. So I'm just basically making these little turtle shells. This one, for some reason, just reminds me of the turtle shell that is in Mario Kart. So that's just a fun other thing that you could do with that if you wanted to just take off that turtle shell. But what we're going to do now is throw in our Doodled Florals. So I really, really love this stamp set, and by now maybe you know what we're going to do. Let's see. We're making them into baskets. How cute is this? So this is how our final product came out. So that's the original turtle. And then there's him with his little basket. So once again, I told you I will have these colors in the description for you, but I wanted to kind of keep them in the same color families so you can see that the turtle and his basket match really, really well here. I cannot tell you how proud we are of this twist. I just think it's so cute. This stamp is totally awesome, or Turtley awesome as it's called, and it really is a fun way to use turtles for the way that they are, but also baskets, hanging baskets, because you know a lot of people start to plant around this time, so why not throw a few things together here. So there you have it. There is our twist. Oh, and our last little turtle we made into a little army hat. So that was really fun. This guy, actually, he can be made into a gem, if you would like, or a stepping stone. We realized this afterwards, so we didn't really get time to play with him, but he's so cute as he swims away. But that is our twist. We hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed doing this, so we will see you on our next Twisted Sisters. It's totally awesome.